Andara Tasmai Mahaprem Rasa Pradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय द्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण everyone. So yesterday we read till here that for the pure devotees, the associates of Krishna, of the Supreme Lord, who are eternally liberated, for them the pleasure lies or the enjoyment of their life lies or is derived from rendering transcendental loving service to Krishna and not from other mundane things. On the other hand, those who are eternally conditioned, like us, all of us, we are eternally conditioned. We have forgotten Krishna. We take pleasure in doing in sense gratification. We get some petty happiness, some petty joy by just eating something chatpata or by watching something interesting, so-called interesting things, or by listening to some loud music or some kind of music. Everything has three types, three categories. There is sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic in everything. In movies also there is sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Music also there is sattvic, rajasic, manasic. The kind of activities we do, that also has sattvic, tamasic, rajasic. So everything is of three kinds. So through these three kinds of activities, people who are eternally conditioned, they try to derive some sense gratification, and that sense gratification they think is some kind of joy or pleasure or enjoyment in life, but actually that is only attracting more and more suffering. So on the other hand, those who are eternally conditioned entities, living beings, they are always divorced from the transcendental loving service of Krishna, and thus are subjected to the threefold miseries of material existence. All the kinds of sufferings that exist, any kind of suffering, can be um, categorized into one of the three categories, or can be put under one of the three categories. There is adhyatmic, adi bhautik, and adi daivik klesh, or these are called the threefold miseries. Outside of these three categories, there is nothing else. Any kind of misery, any kind of problem, any kind of suffering, anything that we have or we experience or we can think of will fall either in adhyatmic, which means adi atmik. Atmika means my own mind, my own body is causing some suffering. So there is, I'm going to undergoing some stress or some tension or some BP problem or some illness or some anything which is to do with personally myself is adhyatmic. Then there is adi bhautik, means the pain or the miseries or suffering that is caused by the other living entities that exist in this material world. So it can be a mosquito, maybe because of a mosquito bite I got malaria, that is adi bhautik, or because of some relatives they are causing me a lot of pain by being very cruel, saying harsh words, that is adi bhautik. Or it could be that some dog has bitten and somebody gets rabies, or somebody has to take those injections, so that is adi bhautik. So any living entity other than myself is causing some pain or problem, that is adi bhautik. And adi daivik means any kind of supernatural or natural calamities, like if there is a flood or a famine or a drought, or if there is an earthquake, if there is a what is that tornado, or these kind of things. So that is caused by the divine entities or the divine nature. It's caused by nature. So it is adi um, daivik. Uh, So it is not caused by some living entity, some living entities of the material world, but it is caused by the superior energies. So that is Adi, Devik. So other than these three kind of miseries, there is no fourth category. So anything that we can think of will fall in either of these three categories. So we are subjected to these threefold miseries of material existence. On account of the conditioned soul's eternal attitude of separation from Krishna. So our eternal attitude is separation from Krishna. We want ourselves to be in the center. If we are doing something, we want people to appreciate us. We want credit. We want people to know that we have done something, or uh, we want people to respect us. We want people to love us. So it is us all the time. Always, I want myself to be in the center. But we don't want Krishna to be in the center because we are envious of Krishna. So this is the eternal attitude that we are carrying, life after life, birth after birth. The spell of the material energy awards him two kinds of bodies. Because of this attitude, the spell of the material nature, that is the Prakriti, awards such persons, such conditioned souls, with two kinds of bodies: the gross body, consisting of five elements. Five elements is the Panchabhuta, means air, water, ether, fire, wind, and where is the so yeah, these five elements. So these five elements together, and soil, sorry, there is earth, water, air, ether, and fire. These five elements together, they form the gross body. So what we see, this the our skin, our flesh, our blood, our, the body, this is in the human form we are seeing. And in all other living entities that we see, even the tiniest, maybe the microorganisms that exist, they are also made of Panchabhut only. But everything is relative. If sometimes people think that life exists only in this earth planet and there is no life existing in the other planets, that is not true. As per Shastras, it is very clearly mentioned that there is life in every universe, in every planet. Otherwise, unnecessarily, Krishna will not create something. Krishna is the supreme artist. He's the best artist, and he knows how to make the best use of every artwork. So there is life in all the globes. In the sun globe also there is life. In Earth planet itself, if we see, there are aquatic animals also. There are fishes that live in the water. Can we live in the water? No, we cannot live in the water. Why? Because we are created in such a way that we are supposed to live on the land. We cannot survive in water. Can the fish survive outside of water? No, because the fish is made in such a way that it can survive only in the water. It can breathe in the water only. So it is all relative. Similarly, although we cannot see with our naked eyes, we cannot see the living entities in the other planets, does not mean that the entities are not there. But we are not qualified to see those entities, so those living entities. And this is clearly mentioned in detail in the Bhagavatam and in many other scriptures. So Krishna has very clearly said, even Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is clearly saying this, that there is life. So how many lakhs of species? I mean, there are 84 lakh species, all the species comprising of all the species, and in every species, each species, how many subcategories are there? All that is given in detail. So where are they? Is it just this particular Earth planet? No, it is including all the other planets. So we are awarded two kinds of body. So the gross body, the gross, everything that we can see, consisting of five elements, and the subtle body. Subtle body consists of mind, intelligence, and ego. So this mind, intelligence, and ego, this is not part of the gross body. When the gross body perishes, what happens is the subtle body goes and enters into another gross body. So the mind, intelligence, and ego, along with the impressions that it is carrying, will go into the other body. So if there is trash in our mind, that trash we are is going to carry forward to the next life also. And therefore it is important to get purified. Otherwise, if we keep on carrying the trash, we cannot go to the ultimate destination. Just like we will not allow thieves and dacoits and criminals to enter our house. Will anybody allow thieves and dacoits and criminals to enter the house and live in their house? That, yeah, we trust you. Will, does anybody trust a criminal? No. Similarly, if we are criminals like that, in our mind we are carrying trash, we have envy, jealousy towards everybody, we don't like people to talk bad about us, we are always judging others, anybody telling us, anybody pointing a finger at us or trying to correct us, that uh, makes our ego feel, it is like, oh, how dare this person, I'm such a nice person, I'm doing everything, how dare that person say such a thing. So this is ego problem. So with such trash, we are criminals actually. So Krishna will not allow, just like we will not allow criminals to live in our house, Krishna also cannot allow criminals to enter his house where he's living with his friends and relatives peacefully and very nicely. There is no envy, there is no jealousy, there is no lust, there is no greed. Everybody loves Krishna unconditionally. Krishna loves everyone unconditionally. Just imagine one criminal entering and then making all the other persons disturbed, agitating everyone else. Why should Krishna allow us? Therefore, we have to get purified. Once we are completely purified, then Krishna will open the door. That, please come, I was waiting for you. So, subtle bodies consisting of mind, intelligence, and ego. Being covered by these two bodies, the conditioned soul eternally suffers the pangs of material existence, which is known as the threefold miseries. He is also subjected to 6 kinds of enemies: lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy, and lust, anger, greed, envy, jealousy, and does anybody remember the sixth one? I cannot remember right now.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Is it hunger?
No, that is another dosh in a living entity, but not that one. Yes, I think this is Mohan.
Envy,
I already said envy. Okay, never mind. I can't
illusion,
remember.
criticize, illusion,
Mataji, last,
I,
last.
I already mentioned lust, greed,
illusion,
and
Did you mention ego?
ego. Lust, greed, anger, illusion. I think it is illusion. I think it is illusion, but I can't remember. So I'll just have to remember and then I will put it in the group. I will give the answer in the group because right now I can't, I need to confirm. Is it? I think it is illusion, but I'm not sure. So these 6 kinds of enemies. Illusion means what? Thinking that, oh, this is my family and that is not my family. This is mine, this is somebody else's. This is illusion. In this temporary world, actually, what we are thinking as mine is is not really mine, because we have taken so many millions of birth. In this one lifetime, I'm thinking that, okay, this is my son. I may think that, okay, this is my husband, this is my father, this is my mother. But in my previous birth, I might have had, not might have, of course, I have had another family. My parents were different. I had a different father, different mother, different children, different husband, or different wife. Who knows if I was in a female body or in a male body? Now, this is if we were in human bodies. Now, if I was in a dog body, or if I was in a cat body, or in a mosquito body, and all of us, this is true for each one of us who are present here, and all the family members, and all the people, everything that we see around. The mosquito that we see today was in many lifetimes has got a human body also. After getting a human body, their activities have been such that they have gone degraded, and then they got again this worm body and mosquito body and ant body and insect body and all that. So every living entity that we see, they have got human bodies in many, many lifetimes. And just like we have a human body in this lifetime, we have received all the other bodies that we see with our eyes: pig body, horse body, cow body, anything that we can think of. Microorganisms also that cannot be seen with the naked eye, but that is also a living entity. So we have also taken birth in that species. That is how this material world goes on and on and on, because of these six enemies and the mind, intelligence, ego doing havoc, playing havoc, keeping us separated from Krishna, wanting to become the center of attraction and being envious of Krishna, that we don't want Krishna to be the center of attraction. We don't want to give credit to Krishna. Arey, what? I am working hard, because of that I have got my promotion. Why should I give credit to Krishna? That is envy. So if Krishna has not given you the intelligence, it was not possible for you to do anything actually. So this is what it is saying, that eternally the conditioned soul eternally suffers the pangs of material existence, which is known as the threefold miseries, and he is also subjected to the six kinds of enemies, such as the everlasting disease of the conditioned soul. So we will pause here for today, and Krishna willing, we'll again continue reading from here tomorrow. And I'll once I remember this, I'll send and or I'll share it tomorrow in the class. Yes, I'll stop share. Yes, Mohan, you wanted to say something?
Kama, Krodha, Moha, Matsarya.
Yes, I know the Hindi, but I need the English one. I know the Hindi part.
Pride, arrogance, pride, illusion, jealousy, I think, is there.
Yes, so I think that is what Lakshita said. So pride, yes, ego. That is that ego and pride. Because of ego comes pride. So yes, so Lakshita was right. And Mohan was also right. Illusion. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I think Nandini Priya had a question. Yes, Param Prabhu, you have a question?
Is it proudness?
Yes. Oh, this is Rabani. Yes, it is pride. Thank you, Rabani. Thank you.
Bolo welcome. Welcome.
Hare Krishna. I'm so happy to hear your voice.
Bolo Hare Krishna. Bolo Hare Krishna.
Okay. So I think Nandini Priya, you had a question. Do you want to ask today, or we can also take it tomorrow?
We can take it tomorrow, Mataji.
Okay, so please remind me tomorrow. We'll take up the question. So it will benefit everyone. All right, so we'll stop our reading here. Yeah. And thank you very much for all of your kind association. Vansha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Ananta koti Vaishnav Vrind ki jai. श्रील जय पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि
हरि
बोल।
बोल, श्यामा करुणामयी माता जी की जय।
जय
हरि बोल,
हरि बोल।
हरि बोल।
हरि
श्रील जय
बोल।
पताका स्वामी गुरु महाराज की जय। प्रभुपाद की जय।